All right, we're with Rickea Jackson, senior forward at Tennessee, about to be a very high pick in the WNBA draft, but you're still in college right now.
Yes.
So I've asked you this at the Booster Club, I'll ask again. Softball, baseball players, they have their walk-up music. I think basketball players should. I want to get that trend going. When you run out, you get your song. What would yours be?
I don't have a specific song, but it would literally be any Detroit music.
Some of the best music ever made.
Exactly.
Detroit.
Yes.
Motown, I mean, for all the way through. Yes,
Yep.
I like that answer a lot. All of a sudden, they tell you, Rickea, you got to go to the track. You're now a track and field athlete. What is your event?
The coach, because I'm not running. I don't see how people could just run. I need a ball or something involved with the sport that I do. Running has to be it has to be a reason for me to just run.
What about pole vault?
See, that looks kind of fun, but I feel like I would be the one to like break my back. Like they'd be like bending. How? Like,
You gotta run with a very long pole, stick it in a tiny little bucket and go flying in the air.
I don't think I could.
They're incredible athletes.
Yeah, they are.
Incredible. Favorite food as a child and favorite food now as an adult?
My favorite food as a child was tilapia with hot sauce. And my favorite food now is like steak with broccoli and mashed potatoes. That's my go-to.
That is the most unusual favorite food as a child I've ever heard.
Tilapia? Yeah.
It's good.
It's so good.
Who is your sports hero? And it can't be more than one.
My sports hero is my mom, Banaja Laney, Candace Parker. I love the way Alyssa Thomas plays. She just plays like super hard. Honestly, I just love the whole WNBA.
Good for you. I've always wondered why players who want to go in the WNBA don't seem to be that familiar with it. And don't
I'm
seem
very
to watch
familiar.
it.
I'll watch every single game.
Good for you. That'll put you ahead of folks. All of a sudden, you get $10,000 cash. You can't go shopping online. You got the cash in your hand. You've got to go somewhere and do something with $10,000. What are you doing?
I'm gonna donate some of it, and then the rest that I have left over, I'm gonna call my mom, like, Mom, what you want from the mall? And then spend the rest on my dogs and a little bit on me.
What a great answer. Especially taking care of your doggies.
Yeah.
You're suddenly a late night talk show host. You get to invite your first 3 guests. Who do you want to interview?
Kaya Wynn, Jasmine Powell. That right there is just funny alone. The third person, I feel like it would have to be Coach John, because like his laugh is so funny. It's like this silent laugh. So it would have to be Coach John too. Yeah.
That's an interesting one because he's big. You can't miss him, but he's quiet.
Yeah. It's like he's quiet, but he's not.
He's not. What did you get away with as a child? Keeping in mind your parents might see this, your mama might see this. If you need to clean it up a little bit, go right ahead.
I used to hit my brothers first and blame it on them, but it was always me.
And your mom fell for it?
Yes. I'm the only girl.
That's funny. Mascots like Smokey, they work pretty hard. They're a lot of fun. Would you be a good mascot? Why or why not?
I feel like I would be a great mascot because it's like no one knows who's up under there, so you can do anything. Not feel embarrassed. It looks fun.
You'd be a tall mascot.
I would be a tall one, yeah.
That would be. Are you ever concerned about? I've always wondered about what does that thing smell like inside you?
Well,
clean it.
I was a mascot in high school.
Oh, really?
I was like it once, just for the fun of it. It was hot, and it didn't smell too bad, but it was very hot. Like it was like a little fan in there, and it was broken. So I was in there sweating. I had to keep going back to the office because I couldn't let anyone see my face.
Yeah.
But it was pretty cool.
What was the mascot?
I'm a pioneer.
A pioneer.
Yeah.
Something you would like to be better at, that you would say, I wish I would do this, learn to be better at it. It does not have to be basketball, but it can be.
I wish that I was better at not being so sleepy all the time. Like, I just always want to sleep. And I don't like that. Like, I want to get out and do more, but I'm just such a homebody. So I wish I could do that, and I also wish that I can sing. I would like never shut up, and I wish I could dance better. Like I feel like I can do like the basics of dancing, like of course TikTok dances, but I don't want to be like a full dancer that be like, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I want to be one of them. Like, they be popping their chest with the baggy pants and all this. I wish I could dance like that.
I'll do a basketball question too. One thing, by the time this runs, you may have hit it. Do you know you're only 18 points away from 2,000 for your career?
No,
That's
no one told me that.
Eric has it in his game notes, but you have to get, media has to get all, you know, down into it. Just letting you know, you're also 103 from 1,000 of those coming at Tennessee. Just,
wow.
I mean, you're about, but I mean, I know you're not about congratulating yourself,
Yeah.
but that's a heck of a milestone, isn't
Yes,
it? Both
thank
of them.
you. Thank you. I didn't know that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Media rose like we're on countdown
I
watch.
see.
Tamari's 40 away from 1,000.
Oh my
So
gosh.
We're, on
We're right
countdown watch
there.
over there. Last one, basketball. It's somehow February. I don't know how. The season, you know, 'cause, you know, college goes by. You
Quick.
think it's long and it's gone before you know it. This team needs to position itself, every team, in February for March.
Yep.
What does Tennessee need to do to get ready for the kind of position you want to be in March?
Tennessee, we just have to be ourselves, but we have to do it with tenacity. We have to do it with grit. The same way that we started off against Georgia is the way that we need to play all our games, but for the 4 quarters. I feel like that's the team that we are. We just have to learn how to piece it together and continue to play down the stretch for those 4 quarters, and we'll be a top team.
All right. Thank you so much, Rickea.